Hello friends, welcome to my channel. The people who are visiting for the very first time, please subscribe and press bell icon. Then you will get updated notifications. Now we are going to continue the class 1 lecture Python classes. Now in this video we are going to discuss the topics identifiers in Python, reserved words in Python and data types present in Python. First topic, identifiers. What is identifier? A name in Python program is called identifier. A name in Python program is called identifier. It can be a class name or function name or module name or variable name. A identifier can be a function name or class name or module name or variable name. See the example. Here a is equal to 10. A stores the value 10. Here a is the variable. Why? Because value is stored in the inside the variable. So here a is called as identifier. Why it is called as identifier? Why? Because identifier may be class name or function name or module name or variable name is called as identifier. What are the rules to define identifiers in Python? See this. The only allowed characters in Python are, what are the characters allowed in Python? Alphabet symbols, either lowercase or uppercase, digits 0 to 9, and underscore symbol. These are the characters allowed to define a identifier. See this. By mistake, if we are using another symbol, any other symbol like dollar, then we will get syntax error. See this. See here, cash is taken is equal to 10. This is the right one. And if you print a dollar, this gives an error. So, let's go. Let's check. Let's go. We are going to check this. Simply, we are taking this. So we are executing. There is no error. If I print instead of s dollar, then it gets an error, syntax error, that is invalid syntax. Identifier should not start with digit. Second one is identifier should not start with digit. Should not start with digit. Okay, see this. Can we check this in Python? 1, 2, 3 total is equal to 10 attacking. See this. Should not start with digit. Here I started with digit, so it gets syntax error. If we start with this like this, there is no error because here digit is not in first one, it is in between or last. See this. Okay, identifiers are case sensitive. Of course, Python language is case sensitive language. You can use small letters, capital letters. There is no problem. Let's check this. It is acceptable and it is also acceptable. There is no error. So it is case sensitive. You can use small letters, either capital letters. And here see this identifier. These are some rules. Alphabet symbols, either uppercase or lowercase. We already seen this. We can use either uppercase or lowercase alphabet symbols only. If identifier is start with underscore, then it indicates it is private. If an identifier starts with underscore, then it indicates that it is private one. Identifier should not start with digits. Already we checked this. Identifier should not start with digits. Identifiers are case sensitive. See also, we can check this. We are checked. Identifiers are also case sensitive. We can't use reserved words as identifier. Okay, what are reserved words? We will discuss. We cannot use reserved words as identifier. See here, def is a reserved word. If, while, these are reserved words. Check, you can check this. If is a reserved word. If is equal to 10, see this, it gives syntax error, that is invalid syntax. Don't use reserved words as identifier. Def is equal to 10, again error. Don't use reserved words as an identifier. And sixth point, there is no length limit for Python identifiers, but not recommended to use too lengthy identifiers. There is no length limit. See this, x is equal to 10. I will see this. There is no error. But why this much of length? Instead of using large length, we can use simply like this. Okay, you can use it is also acceptable. That large length of variable is also acceptable in Python, but the recommendation is should not use this much length of variable. It is difficult to, how can we read here simply this x is equal to 10? We can read simply here. How can we read x x x x x x x x x x y y y y y y y y y y z z z z z z? How it is difficult? So here length of the variable is accepted, but should not recommend use this much length of variable. And dollar symbol is not allowed in Python. Already we checked. Dollar symbol should not use in Python. Which of the following are valid Python identifiers? 1 2 3 is equal to 1 2 3 total. See this, if a very identifier start with digit, it is wrong. Total 1 2 3, if a digit comes in between or end, it is right. See this, digit comes in between alphabets, so it is right. Here dollar symbol, then it goes wrong. Underscores are acceptable. Here already we observe the points. Alphabet symbols, digits and underscores symbols defines identifiers. These are the rules to define an identifier. So underscore symbols also acceptable. Def, if, these are the reserved words, so we can't use as an identifier. Note point, if identifier starts with underscore symbol, then it indicates that it is private. If identifier starts with double underscore, two underscore symbols, indicating that a strongly private identifier. If it starts with a single underscore, it is private. Double underscore, it is strongly private identifier. If the identifier starts and ends with the two underscore symbols, if identifier starts with the two underscore and ends with two underscore, then that identifier defined special name which is also known as a magic method. Okay, if underscore starts with if single underscore, it is private. For double underscore, strongly private. Double underscore variable, double underscore, it is magic method. Okay, these are some note point should keep in your mind. And next one is reserved words. What are reserved words? Okay, there are some reserved words in Python. In Python, some words are reserved words to represent some meaning or functionality. What is reserved word? Reserved words are keywords to represent some meaning or functionality. Such type of words are called reserved words to represent some meaning or functionality. Such type of words are called reserved words. Reserved words, underline this, to represent some meaning, to represent some meaning or functionality. Such words are called reserved words. Okay, there are 33 reserved words available in Python. How many reserved words available in Python? There are 33 reserved words available in Python. 33 reserved words available in Python. What are they? True, false, none, and, or, not, is, if, else, while, for, break, continue, return, in, yield, try, accept, finally, rise, assert, import, from, as, class, def, pass, global, non-local, lambda, del, with. These are all the 33 reserved words available in Python. Here you can observe that the only three reserved words three starting with capital letters and remaining all are lowercase letters. Okay, uppercase letters is true, true, true. The one letter, the letter T, capital T is used. The letter capital F is used as, okay. The letter capital N is used. These three, these three reserved words are, you should remember these three reserved words starting with the uppercase letter. Don't use lowercase letter for these three only. Only starting single letters only. Can we check this how why it is capital? If we use lower letter, what can happen? See this, true, true. Oh, but it shows this name error. Name true is not defined. Did you mean true? Did you mean true? It means capital T. Capital T. See this. True. True. False. Did you mean false? See this. None. So none. Like this, only these three reserved words start with uppercase letters and all are remaining lowercase letters. Should remember, in these reserved words all are alphabets only. There is no digit or underscores. Okay, all are alphabet only. Note point, all reserved words in Python contain only alphabet symbols. Already so we seen only alphabet symbols are there. Except the following three reserved words all contain only lowercase alphabet symbols. All contain only lowercase alphabet symbols. Except three: true, false, none. Already we checked this. Is equal to true. This is wrong. We should write uppercase as a T. T is the uppercase letter and lowercase followed by lowercase. If you want to import keyword, if you want to check in Python, these 33 reserved words, just you can type like this, import keyword. You should first import the keyword and list the keyword. Can we check this? First we import the keyword, keyword, import keyword, keyword, keyword list. Oh, what's happened here? Okay, see this keyword dot kw list. Keyword dot kw list. You can write again. Import keyword, keyword dot kw list. See this. These are the reserved words present in Python. 33 reserved words. Capital F, capital N, capital T. These three only uppercase. All are remaining lowercase. Okay. In this, by using this keyword dot kw list, we can list out 33 reserved words in Python module. Next topic is data types. What is data type? Data type represents the type of data present inside a variable. What data type represents? Data type represents the type of data present inside the variable. The data is integer or it is a float or it is a complex. This all represents by using data types. Okay. In Python, we are not required to specify the type explicitly. Based on value provided, the type will be assigned automatically. Hence, Python is dynamically typed languages. In previous lecture, we already discussed that Python is dynamically typed programming language. Need, we we don't require to explicitly to type explicitly. Okay, to mention type explicitly. We not required to mention type explicitly. Python, we are not required to specify the type explicitly. Based on the value provided, the type will be assigned automatically. Hence, Python is dynamically typed programming language. See this. Python contains the following inbuilt data types. How many inbuilt data types are there? There are 14 inbuilt data types. What is that? What is the integer, float, complex, bool, string, bytes, byte array, range, list, tuple, set, frozen set, dict, none? These are the inbuilt data types. We can see one by one. A representation here is the variable and these are the values. Based on value, we can say data type. Okay. Here variable is the same but value is different. Here variables are different but value is same. Here same variable stores the value 10 and same variable stores the value 20. Here variable is different. A variable stores the value 10 and B variable also stores the value 10. In Python, there is no problem by using a variable more than twice. If we use a variable more than one time in other programming languages, it gives error immediately. Can we check this? Check this. A is equal to 10. Okay. Again, I update A is equal to 20. No error. A is equal to 30. No error. Okay. Means A value updated 10, 20, 30, but there is no error. If we give A is equal to 10 in Java, that is fixed. If by mistakenly you can write A is equal to 20, then Java says already variable A is equal to 10 is assigned. How can you assign the number 20 in A? But in Python there is no problem. We can use variable many times. Okay, this is the representation shows a variable, a single variable can store any number of values, and a value can store in any number of variables. This is the representation is here. Note, Python contains several inbuilt functions. What are the inbuilt functions? Type function, id function, and print function. Okay, type function. What is type function? What is id function? Can we check this? Okay, in Python everything is object. In Python everything is object. First data type is this integer data type. Int data type, we can use int data type to represent all numbers, that is integral values. Example, a is equal to 10. Okay, can we check this in module? A is equal to 10. Okay, this is an integer value. How can you say that this is the integer? How can you say that a has stored integer value? By typing type of a. See this, a is equal to 10, that is integer. It shows integer. Type of a function, type of a, by typing it shows class integer. Already here represents inbuilt functions. By using type function we can see this, what the data present inside the variable. Again I take 10.5. I want to, what is the type of data present in the variable a? Type of data present in the variable a, float. Why? Because it is point represents float value. Okay, and id function, get address of the object. If you want to check this, you can see this id of a. This is the id, this is address of the location where your data stored. This is the address. Okay, by using id function we can check your memory address. Note point, in Python 2 we have long data type to represent very large integral values. Okay, but in Python 3 there is no long type explicitly, and we can represent long values also by using int type only. Okay, in Python 2, previously Python 2 contains long data type, but in Python 3 long data type is not present. Instead of long data type we can use integer only. We can represent integer values in the following ways, that is the decimal form, binary form, octal form, hexadecimal form. First one, decimal form. Decimal means base 10. Okay, it is the default number system in Python. Decimal form is the default number system, okay, in any of the programming languages, because decimal is default one. The allowed digits are 0 to 9, 0 to 9, 10 digits. Okay, here example is equal to 10, so decimal form. Okay, and second is the binary form. Binary form means base 2. The allowed digits are 0 and 1 only allowed. Okay, literal value should be prefixed with 0 b, either small, that is lowercase or uppercase. Okay, example is like this. See, can we check this? A is equal to 0 b 1111. What is the type? What is the type of a integer? It is a type of integer. What is the ID? Can we check the ID? Oh, this is the location of this ID. Okay, and what is the meaning of 0b1111 value? What is value? What is the meaning of the number? Can we check the number? 15. See this, 15. 0b1111 means the value 15. These are the three functions. We've seen that type function, id function, print function. To know any information, just we can apply these functions. Octal form, base 8. The allowed digits are 0 to 7. Literal values should be prefixed with 0, small o or capital O. 0, capital O, that is lowercase or uppercase, because we already seen that Python lowercase or uppercase are acceptable. A is equal to 0 0 1 2 3, any numbers, we can check this. A is equal to 0 O 1 2 3. What is the type? Is we know that integer, as integer. What is the ID, where it is stored? Oh, this is the location, ID location. What is the type? Print value. What is the value of this A? What is the value of this A? 83. 0 0 1 2 3 0 0 1 2 3 means 83. This decimal form is 83. This is the octal form, but its decimal form is 83. And hexadecimal form, base 16. The allowed digits are 0 to 9 and A to F, both lowercase or uppercase are allowed. Okay, literal value should be prefixed with 0 x or 0 capital X. See these examples. The alphabet ranges between from A to F, should not exceed F. Can we check this? A is equal to 0 x, like this as random number. What is the type of a integer type? Print the value. 4000, 43,811. The value of hexadecimal is the decimal form. This is the decimal form of the number. Okay, can we see this another one? Note here, one note point is mentioned. Being a programmer, we can specify literal values in decimal, binary, octal and hexadecimal forms, but PVM will always provide values only in a decimal form. These are the values we check now. This is a decimal form. O represents octal form, X represents hexadecimal form, B represents binary form. And base conversions. Some base conversions also we should learn. Okay. Bin, first binary, bin, binary. We can use bin, just like bin, not complete binary, just bin to convert from any base to binary. This is the decimal form, but we converted into binary. And this is the octal form, we converted into binary. The hexadecimal form, we converted into binary. Binary to decimal, binary to octal, binary to hexadecimal. See this binary decimal value. The binary form of decimal value 15 is 0B1111. Okay, and the binary form of octal, you can convert binary form of octal 0 O 1 2 3. O represents octal. Okay, here O represents octal. Then it converts into binary. In binary 0B10100011. The binary form of 0 O 1 2 3 octal number. And can we check the hexadecimal form also? Binary of X, binary X represents hexadecimal. Face, can type series intact, syntax error, FACE face. Why? Because why it shows syntax error? Can anybody tell? Oh, we are typing dot bin, dot not. Okay, 0x face. Now we get the binary form of hexadecimal value. Already we checked these numbers in. Okay, and now octal number. We can use oct function to convert from any base to octal. Octal conversion. If you want to convert decimal into octal, binary into octal, hexadecimal into octal, you can use oct function, hexadecimal function. Like that, we can use hex function to convert any base to hexadecimal, hexadecimal, decimal to hexadecimal, binary to hexadecimal, octal to hexadecimal. These are the conversions. Okay, binary conversion, octal conversion, and hexadecimal conversions. And next data type is float data type. We can use float data type to represent floating point values, that is decimal values. We can use float for representing decimal values, and we can also represent floating point values by using exponential form, that is scientific notation. If 1.2, f is equal to 1.2 e3, exponential forms. For exponential forms we can use floating point data, float data type. The main advantage of exponential form is we can represent big values in less memory. This is the advantage of exponential form, because 1.2 eg 1.2 e3 represents some exponential means, so we can reduce some space, memory space for large values. So we can represent in the short form. Okay, we can represent integer values in decimal, binary, octal, and hexadecimal forms, but we can represent float values only by using decimal form. Okay, uh, already we discovered that integer data type we can represent in binary form, octal form, hexadecimal form, decimal form, but float data type only represents in decimal form only. should not represent in octal, binary, hexadecimal. Okay, already we checked this, but once again we can check. A is equal to 10.5. What is the type of float? This is the float point. Okay, to represent some point values, we can use float data type and exponential values also. Okay, see this here example binary is taken binary, but what the result is syntax invalid syntax, octal invalid syntax, hexadecimal invalid, because in float data type we can use only decimal form, should not use octal, binary, hexadecimal. If you use these forms, immediately you get invalid syntax error. Okay, and other form is, another data type is complex data type. Complex data type, a complex number is of the form, so see this a plus bj. A is the real part and bj is the imaginary part. Okay, j represents j value. What is j value? Root minus 1, where j square is equal to minus 1, then j is equal to root minus 1. Real and imaginary parts. Complex data type, complex contains complex number in the form of real and imaginary part. A and B contains integers or floating point values. Okay, here A value contains either integer or float point floating value. B also contains either floating point or integer values. See this example, 3 plus 5j. Here 3 integer, 5 integer, 10 plus 5.5. Here 10 integer, 5.5 is the floating point. 0.5 is plus 0.1. Here two values are float values. We can use integer or float values in complex data types. In the real part, if we use integer value, then we can specify that either by decimal, octal, binary, or hexadecimal form. But imaginary part should be specified only in decimal form. Okay, in the real part, we can use octal, binary, hexadecimal forms. But in imaginary part, we should use only decimal form. Can we check this? Okay, check this. Is this right or wrong? X is equal to 10 plus 20j. Can we type this? X is equal to 10 plus 20j simply. Okay, this is a complex number, and we can use binary also in real part. Binary 0b. Okay, 0b notation is must and should, compulsory value, binary value plus 20j, so it is also acceptable. But if you use another representation in imaginary, see this 0b111j, immediately it gives a syntax error, that is invalid binary literal. Why? Because already we see that only you can use binary, hexadecimal, decimal forms in real part only, not imaginary part, that's why it gives invalid syntax error. Okay, even we can perform operations on complex type values. Okay, we can perform addition, subtraction, multiplication value operations also perform on complex type values. Can we check this? For example, x is equal to 10 plus 20j is the complex number, and x is equal to 20 plus 30j is also another complex number. I want to add these two numbers. I want to add these two numbers. So here variable is okay. I can take another. 10 plus 20j, one variable. Y is equal to 20 plus 30j, another variable. Why? Because here same variable, so it's confused. So I will take another variables. Then type x plus y, addition function. It gives addition of the two variables. Let's type multiplication function. It gives multiplication value. If you want to perform division function, it gives a division value of these two inputs. So we can perform complex with complex values, addition, multiplication, division, and subtraction. Also we can perform subtraction also. See the subtraction also we can perform mathematical operations by using complex values. And note point, complex data type has some inbuilt attributes to retrieve the real part and imaginary part. Okay, some we can attribute to retrieve the real part and imaginary part. Can we check this? X is equal to 10 plus 20j is a complex file. I want to retrieve this x dot real. What is the real value? 10. If you want to see this, check this imaginary, then image only I am easy used. Don't use imaginary full spelling. 20. This is the process. Here this is mentioned here. Okay, we can use complex type generally in scientific applications and electrical engineering applications. Generally complex type applications are scientific and in electrical applications because they contains real and imaginary parts in its data type. Fourth one is bool data type. We can use this data type to represent boolean values. The only allowed values for these data type are true and false. Okay, true and false only allowed in this bool data type. Internally, Python represents true as 1 and false as 0. True represents 1, false represents 0. Can we check this? Okay, should note cap true, false, none. Should use uppercase letters only. Starting uppercase letters only. If you use small letters, it will show error. Can we check this for your clarification? I use see this error because you should not use small letter. Okay, should use capital letter. Then it's, it is correct. And here example is there condition. Okay, what is the bool? To check the condition we use boolean. Okay, if you want to check the type, see this is the bool type. For checking the conditions also we can use the boolean. See this, a is equal to 10. Okay, I will take a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20. Condition is a greater than b. Is a greater than b? No, but we can see this result. A greater than b is false. A is greater than b is false. If you take a is equal to 10, b is equal to 5, a is greater than b, then it's true. To check the condition, so we can use the boolean functions where it is true or false. Okay, you can use boolean functions. True means 1, true means 1, 1 plus 1 2, true means 1, false means 0, true minus 1 minus 0 0. Okay. See here, true means 1, false means 0. Okay. Another data type is string data type. Okay. String represents a string data type. Str represents, okay, str represents string data type. A string is a sequence of characters enclosed within single quotes or double quotes. Here see this example. Here they take the name Durga. Okay. String represents in only single quotes or double quotes. Okay, that we called as string, like this, single quotes or double quotes. By using single quotes or double quotes, we cannot represent multi-line string literals. See, can we check this? String is equal to, we can use single quotes also, like example Pawan, name Pawan. Okay, single quotes, it is acceptable. You can use the double quotes also. You can use double quotes also, so it is also acceptable. And by using single quotes or double quotes, we cannot represent multi-line string literals. Okay, without by using single quotes or double quotes, multi-line is not possible. To use multi-line, we use, for this requirement we should go for triple single quotes or triple double quotes. Triple single quotes or triple double quotes we should represent to for multi-line. Okay, for multi-line means if you want to write more than two lines, see this, s is equal to, for single line I have type, this is the multi-line. To represent this multi-lines, you can use, should use single quotes or triple double quotes or triple single quotes, like this, like the Pawan uh, is studying engineering. Okay, we should represent triple single quotes or triple double quotes for multi-line only, multi-line purpose only. Otherwise you can use double quotes or single quotes. We can also use triple quotes to use a single quote or double quote in our string. This is character. Another important is just like Java, but in Python there is no character data type. There is no char data type. Okay, there is no char data type. Char data type. No char data type. In Python, even single character also represented as a string. Can we check this? When single character also represented as a string. S is equal to single quotes A. What is the type of this? What is the type? What is the type of string? See this. Even single also represents as a string. And by using single quotes is also a string. If you use double quotes, If you use double quotes, also a string. Okay, you can use single quotes, double quotes, or single character, also single, also a string. If you use triple quotes, triple single quotes, what is the type? String. Okay, like this. In Python, this Python class very helpful for Java students. Okay, we can embed one string in another string. So keep a reminder this, there is no data type like as a char data type. There is no char for single characters. We can use char in Java, but in Python there is no such data type. We can use a string for a single character also. Another one is slicing of strings. What does the slice means? A piece. A piece. Can we see the mango piece? Mango slice. Okay. Orange slice. Some slice means a piece means. Okay. Operator is called slice operator, and this operator. What is this operator? This operator is called slice operator, which can be used to retry parts of strings. In Python, strings follows zero. Here in slicing, indexing is very important. Okay, there can be positive index or negative index. Positive index means a forward direction from left to right, and negative index means backward direction from right to left. See this. This is an, here the name is there, group of characters, D U or G A, group of characters, it's called a string. Okay, here it is divided into some slices, some pieces. Okay, indexing is there, first slice 0 1 2 3 4, it's called positive index from left to right, from left to right. But here negative index starts from -1 -2 -3 -4, minus from right to left. Positive index starts from 0 and negative index starts from -1. See this, how they accessed x is equal to Durga. Here name is Durga, and he accessed the letter only s of indexing number 0, index number 0. Then he get D only because he access only this index, not this. Okay, and see this s of 1 means you he access only this index, not this and remaining. Like this, we can access by using slice string operator. If you use more than this limit, you can get out of range. Can we check in Python module? S is equal to string PAVAN Pavan. I can, okay, S of 0. 0 means positive index. Can, so we get P because P is 0. Positive index starts from 0. And if we use negative, -2, -2, then we get A. Why? Because here from right to left, my negative index starts from -1, -2 is A, -2 is A. If you want to check this slice of index of 2, positive index V, and for negative index -3. Here for positive index and negative index, we can get the same because from positive 0 1 2 is the V letter, and from minus negative index -1 -2 -3 is the V. If you type the like this beyond the range, here the out of, because string index out of range. Okay, index error. How many letters are there? 1 2 3 4 5, but how 40 there is no. If you want to check the length of the string length, if you want to check the length of the string, you can use the See this length, okay? Length len, just what is the length of s? 5. If I take is equal to, I don't know what is the length of this. I want to check the length of s. 22. Is this correct? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22. Yes, correct. Okay, this way we can access the indexing. H of 0, S of 1, S of 1. If you use beyond the limit, it shows out of range. And also excluding, here excluding is there. Excluding type indexing is there. Okay, S of 0 is to, okay, 3. I will take. What are the letters coming here? PAV. Why PAVAN? But why 3 letters only? Because the indexing starts from 0, 1, 2 up to 3. 3 is excluded here. Okay, 3 is excluded. So 0, 1, 2 only will get the output. Other we can use like only 0. Close this completely. Why? Because we are not mentioning any here. That's why we get complete this complete name. So this PAVA 0, 1, 2, 3. Indexing 0, 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, 3 index. But 4, why? Because 4 is excluded here. We can type like this also. Empty one. It gets full of string. Like this, we can use slice operator. Slice string. Okay. And we here multiply. Also, we can use this. We can observe this also multiply. Okay. Multiply s into 3. We can get, can you get multiple times. If you type like this 8 times, you can get 8 times pound, 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 8 times. So note, in Python, the following data types are considered as fundamental data types. What are the fundamental data types? Already we discussed fundamental data types: integer, float, complex, bool, string. These 5 are the fundamental data types. In Python, we can represent char value. Already I told that char value also using string type, and explicitly char type is not available. In Python, char type is not available, but char values are also using string type. Okay, even single character also we can get string. Already we checked this. Long data type is applicable in Python 2 but not in Python 3. Python 3 long values also we can represent using int type only. Okay, long data type present in Python 2 version, but now in Python 3 there is no long data type. Long data type also we can use string data type only. In Python we can represent char values. Already we seen this point. Okay, char values we represent as a string. There is no char data type. Okay, thank you for watching this video. If you are interested, please subscribe, share with your friends. Thank you friends, thank you for watching.